explain, how we try to explain that not every arbitration is $1 million, that some are 100,000 naira, nobody wants to believe, but it's the fact. And if you want to do it, after a while, you do things because they're important, not just because you can buy another pair of shoes.
So at the small claims courts, it's not left to young arbitrators?
No. Of course, you have to train young arbitrators. Every country is doing that, in the firms and in institutions. It's very important. One of the mistakes we made when we started arbitration in this country is that we left it to 4 or 5-year-old men. And it's taken a generation to try and democratize participation. It requires a skill. It requires understanding of law, and it requires maturity and composure, fairness, independence, impartiality. You don't have to be old to have those. So you have to bring, the older arbitrators have to bring in young arbitrators to participate so that they create a common understanding of what is the purpose that you're trying to achieve, and they can do it as well. But then a young arbitrator is going to be happier to take 100,000 naira for the arbitration than I am. So, but then what is he getting? Experience, exposure, and the qualification to do the case that's 250,000 naira. So it's very important to make sure that you integrate from the top to the bottom. We're integrating the courts, and the courts have integrated ADR in their own practice. We also have to integrate the people that are coming behind us. There's enough for, I'm very good with Yoruba proverbs, so I'll give you another one. Someone told me, but I'll say it in English. Said that the sky is wide enough for every bird to fly without touching each other's. Just as nodding sagely. So that's it. Sheni will tell us Yoruba.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Adekoya, firms like ALEX, what are their contributions to all of this, the challenges we face in the justice sector, individual lawyers? What is the perception generally, and what are we doing to improve the justice system?
I think one of the problems of the justice sector system in Nigeria is the perception that, and probably the same everywhere in the world, lawyers are sharks, lawyers are in it for the money, 2 parties are fighting, the only person who benefits is the lawyer. The other side of the coin is also a perception that lawyers are poorly paid, poorly skilled, and therefore are not worthy of the fees that they charge